What are you seeing out of your group? I mean, I know you've got Tyler back. Obviously, he's out right now, but you got Noodles back. You got CJ working his way back in. What are you seeing out of your group? It's got some veterans, but I know you're still excited about some of the young guys.
Yeah, strength in numbers. It gets a lonely word on that outside. So strength in numbers. Hopefully, we can be able to rotate them in and out. The more fresh a corner is, the better he can hold up in the third and fourth quarters. So, we got to prepare, continue to push each other. The best part is you got guys who played in games, and that experience is invaluable. And hopefully we know we can correct and make some, more corrections on what happened last year, and so we will try to keep our fatigue down by rotating more guys.
Do you kind of get a sense of maybe this is something similar to 2-3 years ago that you had?
Yeah, that was a good year when we had the old guys in Enrico and Rob, and Tyler was a sophomore at the time, and Noodles ended up getting injured that year. But that was a 4-guy rotation that could have happened, and it allows us, as a secondary to be more fresh. Use guys more on special teams. It's a lot of hidden yardage that a lot of people might not see. So the more we can get guys rotating in and out, the better they see things on the field, and they're able to go out there and compete and actually make plays to try to get more plays out there. So it's a good situation to be in. Unfortunately, last year we got nicked up with injuries and that number got depleted quite a bit. So this year we're looking for, like I said, strength in numbers.
Noodles, a veteran guy like that, what do you work on with him right now? I mean, what is he focusing on going into his senior year this fall?
Oh, he's improving quite a bit. It's not like he was perfect last year, and so for him, it's focusing more on the details and what happens outside of his own position is key. When you know what the guys next to you are doing, you're able to make plays in your position because you know how all the pieces fit together. And that's kind of where you can get to with an older guy as opposed to a younger guy. You say, hey, just do your job. And now with Noodles, it's more of honing his skill is and to focus on what happens around him and how what he does affect others.
Getting Tyler back, I know that's got to bring a smile to your face, but what is in his skill set that allows him to be, so versatile, but at the same time maybe be a shutdown corner?
Yeah, I mean, he's talented. He's talented. He can play inside and outside, and we're actually, repping more and more guys inside and outside as well. So you'll probably see that out there this season as well. And the thing is, Tyler's a gifted athlete, as everyone knows, and Tyler just brings that, more of that depth into that group, and that's the biggest thing. I think that CJ and Noodles will be able to, hold up quite a bit, if they were more fresh compared to last season. And that's something that as a coaching staff, we want to be able to hold up for all 80 players. Well, it's kind of hard to do that when you're out there for 80, in the corner position, you're running quite a bit, so Tyler brings that depth, and he brings another competitor. And of course, they're all competing with each other and they're good friends too. But, when you see another guy make a play, they all feed off of each other. So, Tyler adds that depth to the group, and that sense of calmness as well, that guys don't have to be perfect the entire game.
CJ had a little bit of a weird, fluky thing last year. Do you feel like he's starting to finally kind of get back in the groove a little bit?
Oh, yeah, man. He's leading in interceptions right now out of the group, which is good. Shows his playmaking ability. But overall, he's maturing from year 1 to year 2. And that's what you're kind of seeing. You see him playing a little bit faster. You see him understanding concepts a little bit faster, too. He's always been a gifted athlete, but it doesn't matter when you don't know what you're doing. And that's where for him, he's starting to focus more and more on his technique, learning the scheme. He's a smart kid, so, we're trying to get him rolling.
What is it after that? I know you got Jelani, some other young guys. What does the young crew kind of look like that's trying to challenge these older veteran guys that have been through the battles?
Well, when you got a guy like Noodles who's been here since our 2-win season, you're talking about a guy that's seen it all, and these young guys are just coming in. They expect to be bowl eligible every year, and then that's Noodles' expectation too, but that's all they know. So getting them to understand how to work, that's one of the bigger things I'm trying to do with the younger group, the attention to detail that you must have going into a game, because right now a lot of the young kids, they still remember their freshman season and their high school years as it was yesterday. Well, the game's not as easy as that anymore, and so even though they're challenging the older guys, the older guys are kind of bringing them along, showing them how you prepare, how you get ready, and that's kind of where the group needs to be, where you got some veteran leadership. That way you don't have to rely on freshmen.
Is it Jelani? Is he kind of your fourth right now because he's got maybe a little more experience than some of the other guys?
Yeah, I mean, he's probably the fourth. Jelani gifted talent too. You know, you still got Keon that can go inside or outside as well. So, you know, we're building up the group to have depth, you know, and hopefully we can go into the season healthy and have the whole season of 4 or 5 strong. Who knows how it goes? You know, I mean, we lost Noodles a couple years back to a fluke injury too. So, you know, but, you know, it's strength in numbers. And I think that we got a little bit of depth to be able to be more efficient out there.
To this point of spring, how would you assess how things have gone, and then how do you finish strong?
Yeah, the biggest thing is with finishing strong is staying healthy. That's one of the bigger things, making sure that they take care of their bodies, you know, and be professionals about it. But also, too, the things that I'm looking for is just continue to make plays on the ball. You know, you feel a little bit more comfortable when you know if it's a 50-50 situation, a guy can go up and make the play. And that's where I think we lacked last year that we can improve on. Of course, our interception numbers went dramatically down last year, and we need to bring that number back up.